What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark is wowing fans in new unseen footage. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to KC. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, we know the Indiana Fever is currently making a splash in free agency, and Caitlin Clark's number was recently retired. Well, I'm here to tell you the young superstar is back in the headlines after a recent speaking event that took place in Kansas City. Now, we all heard about this event months ago that was set to take place right after Caitlin Clark jersey was announced, and that is a woman's retreat in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm here to tell you that took place yesterday, and Caitlin Clark got clips all over the internet. Now, we know Caitlin Clark is not a cheap penny to get to come to a speaking event. She's charging over $100,000 just to speak for 30 minutes. I'm here to tell you, Caitlin Clark is definitely out there getting that bag, which is one reason why she did need to do Unrivaled. She definitely didn't need to do the NBA All-Star game. She don't really need the money. She's enjoying her time off, talking to her fans, meeting people from all over the country. So I'm telling you right now, when I was in Iowa, I met people from all over the country that did the same thing I did. Went all the way up to Iowa just to be a part of that event. I'm telling you right now, Caitlin Clark is embracing her fans from all walks of life. But with all that being said, it's being reported that what an amazing turnout for the win for KC's Women's Sports Awards. There was around 4,000 people who bought tickets for this incredible event, and I think it helps feature speaker this year was Caitlin Clark. Now, just like I said, this was an event that took place in Kansas City, and yeah, man, Caitlin Clark definitely broke the damn internet as usual. Check out some of these clips. It's a bunch of them.
The ladies here, we're Taylor Swift fans. Oh yeah. Speaking of the Chiefs, I think you and I share a lot of things in common with a lot of the ladies here. We're Taylor Swift fans. Oh yeah. That's right. How was that feeling of being with her in the suite?
It was really fun. Well, I was trying to make it to a Chiefs game all year, but it's hard to get your schedules to line up and make it all work. And then the playoff schedule came out. I was like, gotta go. I don't know if there's gonna be another opportunity. So it was really fun. And, Taylor's obviously amazing. And I think just the coolest thing about her, I think her ability to bring people together and find joy in something. If you've ever been to a Taylor Swift concert, it's like, I don't know, it takes away everything that's going on in the real world. Like you're in this arena having fun and you don't know all these people here, but you feel like you're friends. And that's, just what makes it a good time. And obviously she's just a very kind, caring person. And you can really feel that. And, sometimes you don't always remember, like, we're real humans too and real people. And it's good to have that perspective as well.
As someone who also went to Taylor Swift shows, I agree.
Yeah.
It's a little vacation.
I know. I wish she was still on tour. I'd still be going to the shows. It never gets old, honestly. Yeah.
Because it is the week of the Super Bowl. Yeah. But, we've had a deep love for the Chiefs ever since you were a child. Where did that come from?
So I have some family in Kansas City, and we would always come down here. We would try to make one Chiefs game a year growing up, and usually it would be really fun. We'd tailgate. I get to be with all my cousins, and I grew up in Des Moines, so Kansas City Chiefs were the closest NFL team to where I grew up. So that's kind of who we rooted for. Is like 2 hours and 45 minutes from our house. So we always tried to make an annual trip down here and go to a game, even when the Chiefs weren't as good as they are now. So I'm not a bandwagon fan or anything. My dad was a big Chiefs fan. He's a big Royals fan too. So you kind of just adopt that and cheer for what your parents cheered for. But obviously it's turned out pretty well. Like it's fun being in the Super Bowl every year.
We're the villains, and they all like to say.
Yeah.
As my older brother
in college, the NCAA tournament wasn't even allowed to use the March Madness branding. Like even though people referred to the NCAA tournament on the men's side as March Madness, but on the women's side, it wasn't called March Madness. We weren't allowed to for whatever reason. So that just shows you how far we've come in just 5 years. And even the year before I got to college, they didn't even air a full NCAA tournament game for women's basketball. It was whip around coverage. So they were just bouncing from game to game. So you couldn't even watch a full game of your favorite team or whatever. So I think it just shows when, we're given an opportunity and we're put on national television, or, people buy a ticket to sit in the arena and watch their favorite teams play. Like, they come back, like they enjoy it, they love the product that's on the floor. And, obviously with the Final Four last year, 18 million viewers, and you see that up against like college football numbers or up against like the Masters. Like, we're right there with them. In college, the NCAA tournament wasn't even allowed to use the March Madness branding, like, even though people.
Basketball.
Yeah, soccer was the first sport I ever played. That's kind of like the sport everybody kind of puts their kid in, is like, just go run around on the grass field for a couple hours and get your energy out. But I wasn't like that. I was like, oh no, like, we're scoring, we're winning. And there's like home video of my parents like, pass, like, stop drilling the ball and shooting every time. Same with basketball, like, come on, pass the ball. But
what was that?
$8 million into 108,000. I feel very lucky and fortunate to be part of Fever, who are putting $78 million into 108,000 square feet training facility. And this other biggest one currently, I think, in the WNBA is 64,000. So it just shows you the type of space that we're going to have, and from mental health spaces to 2 courts to a hair salon to just random things that are going to be absolutely incredible. So I feel very fortunate and lucky, and now that free agency is going on right now, you can really tell, like, that's what players are prioritizing when they're looking at where they want to go, is where the organizations and the franchises that are really, giving those resources to their players. So I think at this point, it's something you have to have, but also, we deserve it and have deserved it for a long time. So feel very fortunate to be a part of a franchise that, is going to be building one of those, and we have one right now.
Shout out to Erica on Twitter, man, for capturing that great moment. Now, those were some of the clips there from this past week of Kayla Clark's speaking event down in Kansas City. You can find more online on Twitter. Just scour through the internet. You'll see it. But it just shows you her character. She's been a Chief fan. So a lot of people talking about she's a bandwagon fan. I don't believe she is. But it's great to just see her speaking, being regular. I'm telling you right now, when I got a chance to see Kayla Clark, she was not all Hollywood. She seemed like a regular Midwest chick. And that's just dope, because you don't see that every day with somebody of her stature, her caliber. But I'm telling you right now, get down in the comment section, keep them bells on, because you do not want to miss an update. Coming right back with another one, like always, man. Until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.